Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Ships of Naval Action. Today we are taking a look at an American frigate, the USS ESSEX. So what is the USS ESSEX? Well, she is a 32-gun frigate. She was built in 1799 and commissioned at the very end of 1799, 17th of December. She would have a decent service life under the Americans. So she would first be launched and participate in the quasi-war with France, where she was involved in action. During the quasi-war, the Essex was tasked with some merchant convoy tasks thingy. There was a convoy from Batavia, the Dutch East Indies, which the USS Essex, along with the USS Congress, were meant to rendezvous with and provide protection for. However, Essex had to do this alone as Congress was dismasted, so only the USS Essex was present, which made the USS Essex the first man of war to double the Cape of Good Hope in 1800. For her second cruise, the USS Essex would be involved in the First Barbary War, where a Captain William Bainbridge would command her. She would head to the Mediterranean in 1801, and the squadron arrived at Gibraltar on the 1st of July 1801, where she would spend a year convoying American ships, blockading Tripolitan ships in their ports, Tripolitan ships being, Barbary pirates, and she would continue doing that until essentially 1806, when the Barbary pirates would come to peace. She would, however, participate in the Battle of Durn under Captain James Barron on the 27th of April 1805. In 1806, the USS Essex would be placed in ordinary until 1809, my mistake, where she was recommissioned, where she patrolled American waters and had a single cruise to Europe. That was until 1812, when war was declared against Britain. The Essex, commanded by Captain Porter, would fall in with some British merchantmen and capture a few of them. However, this is where her famous history, I guess, begins. She would essentially sail into the Pacific following this event and start capturing a bunch of whalers. I believe she captured about 18 whalers. However, this would also lead to her demise. In January 1814, Essex would sail into neutral waters at Valparaiso, only to be trapped there by some British frigate and a sloop of war, the HMS Phoebe and HMS Cherub. The Phoebe carrying 18-pound long guns and the Cherub not sure. So this was a problem, because I haven't mentioned this yet, but the Essex was mounted mainly 32-pound carronades, which was a problem. She had a few 12-pounder guns, but it was mostly 32-pounder carronades. The British would later change that. So, engaging with the Phoebe, well, she was just outranged. So Porter kind of had no choice and just got pummeled by the Phoebe, and after 2.5 hours, she struck her colors. And that is when she would go under British service, where the British would rearm her with 18-pound cannons. She would be reclassified as a 42-gun ship, and she would serve in this configuration until 1819, where she was changed to serve as a troop ship. And then, following that, 1823, she was serving as a prison ship, and in 1837, my mistake, she was sold at public auction for £1,230. And that is the end of the Essex history. So, the Essex, what is she in naval action? Well, she is a lovely ship. I like her. She looks beautiful. However, she has one great weakness, and that is no chasers. You have no stern chasers, you have no bow chasers. So she sails excellently. She has a decent armor. She is a solid frigate. 18-pound cannons or carronade 32-pounders. Very solid. I prefer with 18-pound cannons because range, and it packs enough of a punch. But just the lack of a bow chaser really hurts her in terms of being a frigate, which is a shame. But she is a solid ship. I do like how she looks, and I would definitely recommend her. So, that was a quick video on the USS Essex. I do hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!